James Woods responds to illegal horde at border. Paul Ryan must go do something. You hashtag Republicans without you know what by Jim Hoft for thegatewaypundit.com. A 1,500 person strong army of illegal migrants is marching to the U.S. border through Mexico this month with the blessing of the Mexican government. The Pueblo Sin Fronteras, an international group against borders, is behind the invading army. If you look at the makeup of the group, it looks like most of the marchers are young men between the ages of 15 and 35. The video of the Horde is making headlines here in the United States. Actor James Woods responds to this threat this weekend, calling on the hashtag Republicans without you know what to do something. James Woods, there is no hope to stop this invasion until we rid ourselves of every current member of Congress who will not stand up to this. These people without borders are heading to the right place thanks to the Democrats without principles and Republicans without you know what. America is now a nation without borders as well. Send the National Guard to the border wall. You can rid Congress of Republicans without. We need to elect a Congress that will do something about this invasion of illegal aliens. Paul Ryan must go. He has destroyed the Republican majorities in Congress and pushed legislation against his base of voters. It is this simple. Speaker Ryan must go. While this alien horde marches towards our southern border, we need to find new leaders. We have approximately 2 weeks before this invasion. The clock is ticking on Paul Ryan. Do something, you worthless Republican, without you know what. Let's take a quick look at this.
This group of migrants, 1,200, marching to America, and a BuzzFeed reporter that's going along with them reporting on it. It's a group called, when you translate it, A World Without Borders or People Without Borders. They're marching to the U.S. border because they want in and they want to make a statement with a reporter touting what they're doing. Well, we gave a call into Brandon Judd. He's the president of the National Border Patrol Council. He's on the phone. Brandon, we want to get your take. This group headed to the border. We don't know when they may arrive. But as far as legality, as far as how they would be handled, some are seeking asylum, some say they want to sneak over the border. How will the Border Patrol react to this group of 1,200 approaching the border eventually?
Well, I think there's a couple things that you have to look at that are very important. First off, you have got a Mexican government entity that is assisting these individuals to come up to the United States. That's Grupo Beta. These individuals do not have passports or legal documents to be in Mexico, yet you've got a Mexican agency that's helping them get to our border. You've got Sin Fronteras, which is a quote-unquote humanitarian group that's helping them get to the border. They should be prosecuted here in the United States. So there's a lot of things that are going on, but when they come to the United States, when they cross the border illegally, the reason that they openly do it is because they know that the catch and release program continues today. When we catch them, we'll take them we'll arrest them, we'll take them into custody, we'll take them back to our stations, we'll process them, and we'll set them up for deportation proceedings. But they'll never see those deportation proceedings, because what happens is we'll transfer them over to the custody of the Immigration Customs Enforcement, which is ICE. They'll then process them, and they'll release them with a notice to appear, in which they're supposed to present themselves before an immigration judge about 2 years from now. But they never show up for their deportation proceedings.
Wait a minute, Brandon. So I think what most people watching this story are thinking is, why can't you just stop them from entering in the first place? Because it's against the law.
Because once they enter the country, so even if we're standing at the border with our hands out saying, don't enter, all they have to do is cross 1 foot into the border, and we have to then take them into custody. And if they ask for asylum, or if they say, I fear to go back to my country, then we have to process them under that quote-unquote credible fear, which then allows them to be released into our country. And what's funny about this is President Obama used to say, well, hiding in the shadows. Well, all we're doing is going to release about 1,200 people that are then going to go hide in the shadows again. They're going to wait for an immigration reform, and they're going to create havoc and chaos. I mean, how many times do we have to hear stories of United States citizens being killed by people that are here illegally before we actually do something?
It strikes me as a convoluted and very long process. Brennan, very briefly, how should this change to bring security to this country?
Well, there's a couple things that we have to do. We have to change the law. Our legislators actually have to stand up, and we control. The Republicans control the House and the Senate. They do not need the Democrat support to pass any laws they want. They can go the nuclear option, just like what they did on the confirmation. They need to pass laws to end the catch and release program that will allow us to hold them for a long time. They need to create more bed space for ICE to hold these individuals. And frankly, we have to follow through on President Trump's rhetoric. The Border Patrol in 2017, we saw these huge drops, and the Border Patrol agents, they affectionately call it the Trump effect. Well, that Trump effect is now gone because the agencies and the Obama holdovers, they haven't followed through on his vision.
We'll follow this march closely. Brandon Judd, a really great perspective on this incredibly important issue.
Thank you for the work you do, Brandon. Thanks, Brandon.
Well, you can guarantee that Soros or somebody had their hands in this pot, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.